Alright. I'm going to do a quick start on the King Toad. This is not going to be a full warm up. It's just going to be a time and run. I think I got everybody. Oil. Everybody's up to speed. Got my timing light connected over there. So, see what we got going here. That don't sound too bad, in fact. Bit. Oil pressure about 75, at least on this old gauge. I don't see any leaks. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to plug that with something. Oh, see if she starts off a that's a little slow. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's liking that one. She's liking that one. That's about 10. Back a little bit, right about there. Yeah, we're about 10. At idle. Temp's going up to 138. I can hardly hear it run. Like we're getting good exhaust heat off all cylinders. Good voltmeter. No. 12.3 on the voltmeter. Wonder if that's because my battery's up to snuff. Or my alternator not working. 210 exhaust heat wise, 212. Looks like I'm pulling 213. Decent enough. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. There we go. I hope that was on video. That's a pretty good run for a first start. I should say a first run. We've done there's a video out there on a bump. We had to run just for a second or so. And that was a lightning strike. Alright, so what I'll let it do now is let it cool. And then I'll double check my water. With this water configuration, you can very well get water locked. I got a bleed off, but I'm not going to hit that while she's a little warm. Let's see. 210. All right. I got a 180 thermostat in her. It also would have helped lock that header paint in there too a little bit. Although they want you to run for about, I think it's like 15 minutes or so. That's awesome. Sounds good. Turn my keys off. I can also go check my battery voltage. Really, alternator wise, I should have been like 13 something. Yeah, I could have been reading battery voltage. That alternator might not be any good. It was something I had on the shelf. I mean, that's the alternator I'm going to run. So if it is wonky, I'll just get another one. Everybody was asking what a square rectangular exhaust would sound like. Any difference? I don't really notice any difference. I mean, I think regardless of whether it's round or square, she's loud. But I'm happy. She starts nice. That carburetor picked up an idle really nice. I got to get a return spring set up for it. So I'm just using the carb spring at the moment. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lock that distributor down at that spot. That's a 12. Oh, it's in my pocket. Also kind of concerned with these plug wires too. I think I'm hitting all 8 because all 8 cylinders are hot. All right. Well, I think that was me. All right, we're gonna let her cool off for a bit. Hope that was a good run for y'all. King Toad firing off and running on all 8. And the next thing is gonna, like I said, I gotta do some interior welding. We gotta get the accessory wires, the headlights, taillights and stuff wired in there. And now that I got the tag thing situated, I can get it wired in. And basically that's, I'm gonna get it wired in. I got to double check my windshield size and then take that to the glass guy. And I think my first shot is going to be the front windshield and the back window, which is 2 windows I got to have. And then the side windows and the door windows. I could then do the side windows. Door windows might be last because I have to do some work on the doors to get them dialed in. Especially this driver's side. It's like every time I open and close it, it does something different. So we're gonna call that here. Remember what I say? Don't do what I do. Go out and do you. Have fun in the garage. God bless and Toad out. All right. Welcome to Road Toad Garage, and I'll turn. We got some another front coming in. I'll turn that turbo fan off and put in the big fan. That'll suck most of this hot air back out. We got a storm coming through and it's cooled it down a little bit. So at the moment, what am I doing? I, of course, got the running boards that are going to go on top of this, and I am cooling or using this insulating wrap to try to reduce the temperature of the exhaust below the running boards. So I use got a big hose clamp here I'm going to use to kind of hold this in for me. This is just temporary. Let me just hold that in. And then what I do, eventually I'll get the hard clamps that go on there. Come with the stuff. And I usually wrap half and half. So here's my other edge. And I'll use that to pull it around. And I'm going half, like right at the edge of that half. And then I come back around. I'll just go like that. I'll kind of see where it tucks in there. It has to have some kind of angle because we're slowly going downhill. But it goes like a screw, I guess, in a sense. My main objective is to get up this here. I like to have the whole door area covered. Here comes the rain. Follow my hand. You have to get over here. So I want to get a little farther. So I will redo it. I like to get about most of the door because I can't, this back part, because it's suicide doors, you're going to be coming out this way. I'd almost be far enough, but I'm going to go a little farther. So I will redo this. This is kind of fiberglass material. If you wanted to wear some kind of gloves, you could. Actually, it's kind of Kevlar stuff. It's got a woven edge here with kind of a frayed cut edge on the other one. And of course, the frayed cut edge is the one you're covering. So you want to keep that in. And to adjust, you just adjust it like this. Is more or less what it takes. And what I might do is also kind of adjust those brackets a little bit. So I'll do about a 3/4 wrap. I was doing half, or I guess maybe you could call it a 1/4 wrap. Take it back down. I have an extra fingers. Throw it on there. I'm watching my lines so that I got to kind of, it's like curve to them. In here. Okay. Trying to slide that underneath, and it's tight. There we go. Perfecto. Now what I usually do at the end, well, try to make sure I don't have any tails hanging out like that. So I'll take a pair of scissors. And then I will fold that up. I should use that hose clamp. This is usually what I use anyway. Only because I can reuse it. If I don't like the thickness or the layout, all you gotta do is undo the hose clamp. And they're stainless. They'll typically take the heat. But going around something square sometimes is a little awkward. Or in this case, rectangular. So. But we're also going on top of the cloth, so it will help pinch it on there pretty good. So if it works pretty good, well, of course it'll probably stay like it is. If it looks like I need to go back farther, or maybe it's doing some work, but it's not doing everything, I can add to it. So I'll take an end, I'll dub it over like that, and I'll put it underneath. I'll bring this on about center. And then come on. Don't get your finger caught in there. Don't get your finger caught in the clamp. Or let your battery run out. Okay. Now if I think that tail, I can cut that tail off. I can also put some tape on it to hold it down. Same thing with here. Might find a different clamp. That's kind of a quick off clamp on that one. But that's about it. That will do it. That'll hold that on there. So when you come in and out of the car, hopefully, with the running board over the top of her, she won't take off a piece of hide. Was bolt down from the other side, and that's it. Voila. Got about a 1/4 inch or so clearance with that insulation in there, and hopefully it may radiate some heat through the steel, but hopefully it will be ginger enough not to Okay. Well, I won't bore you with the other side, but it's getting late. This is all I'm going to be doing for tonight. Like I say, don't do what I do. You go out and do you. Have fun in the garage, and God bless, and toad out.